Hello, my name is Jose Maria and this is Metaphysics for Everyone. In this channel, I will explain what is metaphysics and much more about this knowledge of life. Take a deep breath in. Now exhale all the air. Take another deep breath in. Exhale all the air. Keep breathing deeply. And now you start to relax your mental body, your physical body, your brow, your jaw, your shoulders, clearing your mind, and also your emotional body is getting relaxed. Forget about any problem. Now we start to get this sensation of stillness, peace, peace of mind. If you have any thought that is coming around, just let it pass. Be focused on your physical body, mental body, emotional body, and get the total control. With your concentration. Just be totally aware of thought, emotion, and physical body. And with such a control of mind, emotion, and body, as you take a deep breath in, as you breathe out, just slowly start to open your eyes. Hello everyone, welcome to another class of Metaphysics. And how are you doing? Fine? You're doing well with these studies of metaphysics? And of course, I always remind you about the importance about practicing. And anyway, if you have any doubt, just please let me know. Okay. So I'll continue reading. We were reading the principle of polarity. Okay. The under or overlying truth is that there is no death, there is only life. Illness, then, is a function of your belief. It's relating the illness with belief. Okay, that means that if you are believing, okay, you really believe, you have this faith, you have in your consciousness this concept of illness, okay, that's what this means, then it will become true in your life. So that means if you believe in illness, if you believe in this kind of disease, for example, this will manifest in your life, okay? Because the reality of all this, the real truth, is that only exists life and all the good things, like healthiness, for example. We have all been taught, to some degree, that we begin dying the day we are born. The process of aging seems to bear this out. Okay, when you are a kid and you are growing up and then you become a young person, and then you grow a little more, and then you get your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, then you notice this body changing and of aging. You are becoming old. So why is it come that do we have to pass this process of aging? Okay, let's keep reading. It is difficult to put aside the facts we have been taught since early childhood, and here is the key, because we really believe, because we had been taught since childhood that you are going to grow old. Okay, as many things that we have been taught, like, for example, if you work hard, do you know this? If you work hard, you're going to have everything you want in the life or whatever, no? So this is one of these things that we have been taught, but it must be done. Let us begin by saying that we begin to evolve from the day we are born by believing that when we shuffle off this mortal coil, we do not die. We are moving on to another level of personal evolution. I guess most of you, okay, or many of you guys know about this reality, that death doesn't really exist. What really exists is life. Because we know about this reincarnation, okay? It's a process of evolution, but the evolution from your soul, okay? Not from the personality, which is the body or the personality that you believe you are now, okay? Like, for example, you are a man, you are named, your name is Rob or whatever. But Rob have a soul, and these souls, it's who are making really the journey, okay, through reincarnation, okay? We do not die. We are moving on to another level of personal evolution. Life is indestructible. Death is misconception. So that means that the death itself is not real, okay? It's a misconception. because we are moving, our souls are moving on to another level of evolution, okay? Other planes. And illness is a byproduct of this misconception, curable by divine wisdom, okay? Of course, when we start to get used to this knowledge, when we start to practice this metaphysics knowledge about of course, the basics are the 7 principles, remember. When we start to practice and when we start to realize this knowledge, because you need to realize it, it's not just reading a book. I have told this many times before. When you start to realize this knowledge and all these things are having sense, okay? Like, for example, that the illness is a byproduct of misconception, curable by divine wisdom, spiritual healing, polarization, okay? And its earthly correspondence, common sense, medical care, and good health practices, okay? I remind you that in the last class we were talking about this, about whenever you need a doctor, okay, just go and that's it. And the doctor give you a pill or whatever he gives you to reestablish your health, okay? But you also start to get to know this knowledge of metaphysics, okay? Or like the 7 principles, like the principle of mentalism is really important, the principle of vibration, the principle of polarity, and so. When you start to get to know this knowledge, then you start to realize, because you start to get the experience, and all this it will make more sense, okay? You must first learn to love yourself before you can truly have capacity to love others. The same is true with polarization. You must start with your own persona. And here comes a big point, because in metaphysics, Conny Mendez used to say that when you point out, okay, another person, when you have a problem or you have any circumstance, and you always say like, it's not my fault, it's other fault, okay? When you're pointing out another persona, 3 fingers are pointing back to you, right? And that means that all what is happening around us, all our circumstances, what they have made to you or what you have done, you recognize it consciously or not, okay? Maybe unconsciously, or if you, let's say this way, if you take responsibility, or if you don't want to take responsibility from what is happening around you, that doesn't really matter. What really matters is that everything what happened to you is for a reason, and this reason, okay, you can find it if you think a little bit and with common sense, and you apply these 7 universal principles like polarity, then you will realize, or you will get to know, that everything what happens to us is because we have created before. Maybe not in this incarnation, okay, but maybe in your last reincarnation or other reincarnations, you had created a cause, a reason, and now in this life is coming back to you, the effect, okay? But this is another principle, the principle of cause and effect. I will talk in the future about this principle. Anyway, you have to start with your own persona means that you need to start to look inside, okay? Not outside. You start to need to look inside, okay? It's very important. Let's take the simplest possible example. The smile is the outward manifestation of well-being, okay? Because when you are okay, when you are fine, everything is you're not worried about anything. You just smile. It's coming out a little smile, because you really feel it, because you are inside. You are fine, right? And belongs to the positive pole, of course. The wrinkled brow belongs to the negative pole. So when you are like pissed off all the time, you are like this, and you are blaming, or you are disappointed, and you feel like that, okay? But this is because inside as well, something is wrong. And just pay attention to this. Whenever you are pissed off or whatever, don't think about the problem itself. Look it, okay? Just go above, okay, with this spiritual knowledge, and take a look from above, okay? And you will see these problems like smaller, okay? And then you have more view, okay? And when you have more view and you look at them with this knowledge, then it's like you start to see the reality of what's going on in this problem, okay? And then of course we need to take solutions or whatever, but you don't start to be worried or whatever, and you are not like this all the time, you know. So the wrinkled brow belongs to the negative pole. When you feel negative vibration, sadness, anger, frustration within yourself, smile. And now here is given a solution: polarizing. Okay, whenever you feel like that with the wrinkled brow, just polarize and start with a smile. Okay, let's keep reading. Affirm the good that is within this seemingly negative situation. Okay, this is talking about making a decree. Okay, we are decree that this problem have a solution. Okay, and now you are smiling. You start to make this little thinking. Okay, you start to work with your physical body, with your smile, and then you start to work with your mental body. You start to think that this simile. You affirm with your mind that you want to see the good in this negative situation. Okay, affirm the good that is within this seemingly negative situation, and add, I want the good to show itself. Okay, in arranging your face into a smile, you have begun the process. Your body recognizes this muscular configuration as something connected with happiness, okay? And the rest of your body begins to attune itself to the same positive frequency. And this is polarization. Because when you feel bad or whatever, and you have this knowledge, you can apply this knowledge, and you can make a little effort with your will, because you need to do something. It's not just I wish to be happy. Okay, I am angry, and I want to stop it because I am suffering. Okay, because I guess everybody knows what is suffering when you are angry, when you are frustrated or whatever, no? But if you know that you can have the power to change, to polarize that situation like this in a moment. Maybe some of you guys maybe are wondering how it's possible that you can change your mood from negative to positive in one instant. It's about just doing it. It's not about thinking it. It's not about wishing to change. I wish I could change my state of mood. No, it's not about that. It's about doing it. It's about doing it with your will. Okay, today I'm going to smile. I'm pissed off for any reason, whatever, but I want to change. I want to polarize because I know that exists this principle, this universal principle, and I'm going to confirm that this universal principle exists. Okay, and you can change it straight. You smile and you start to repeat in your mental body that you want to see the good in it, in the negative situation, and you don't want to get affected about this negative situation. And then you come and polarize, and then you start to get in the positive pole, which is quite easy. Okay, and now I'm going to tell you the tricky thing to stay in the positive pole. Okay, it's not just polarizing, but when you do this change, when you move to the positive pole, then you need to stay there. Okay, this muscular configuration as something connected with happiness, and the rest of your body begin to attune itself to the same positive frequency. Look what easy is. You will soon find your spirit lifting your thoughts, considering solutions rather than dwelling on the problems. Okay, so you are living in these 7 bodies, because in metaphysics we have 7 bodies, and we know that. And when you start to deal not only with your mental body, but with your emotional body, your physical body, your etheric body, your personality, okay? And you start to understand and you start to comprehend how to switch all these switches, okay? In your mental body, in your emotional body, and so. And but you need to have the experience, okay? The next time, let's put this exercise for this week, okay? Whenever someone is coming to piss you off, or it's coming out this difficult situation that you come across, okay? Just polarize your mind, polarize your emotions, and do this little effort. And you need to remember, of course, you need to at that very moment, that when it's happening, all the situation, just polarize it. Move to the positive pole, start to smile, no matter how worried you are, okay? Remember that you can change it, you can polarize it, okay? Of course, I repeat, you need to have the experience. There is not much use of listening to this and say, okay, it sounds good, sounds awesome, or whatever. You need to have the experience, and when you have the experience, you are going to say, okay, it works, okay? And your smile will have become more than a muscular exercise. It will be real, because it now comes from the inside, okay? And everything is like, if you keep your inside in peace, if you keep your inside in a good mood, it's like always you're going to stay more in the positive pole, because you are polarizing instantly any negative circumstance, okay? Just like anything else you wish to master, polarization takes practice, okay? Once you become adept at this, and to be adept at this, you need to practice and practice and practice. And I suggest that what you call problem, you just change the name. Just instead of problem, call it your opportunity, okay? Whenever you have a deep problem or whatever, call it opportunity. And when you start to see it as an opportunity to change your mood, to polarize your mood, then you start to see it, the apparent problem, and in a positive mood, okay? You don't see it as a problem, you see it as an opportunity. So you start you start to polarize, okay? Once you become adept at this, you'll discover that you can create a sense of well-being in others as well. It means that when you change inside, okay, when you polarize inside, you don't need to say this to anyone. You are happy and you are in a good mood, and this vibration, okay, is like contagious, okay, and everyone is going to feel, okay, this peace of this well-being that is in you already, okay, because it's your conscious is vibrating in a higher, okay, high vibration. When you are in a high vibration, remember that the high vibration is more powerful than another vibration which is lower, okay? So that means that let's say happy people is in higher vibration than sad people, okay? When you keep this happiness, okay, no one that is around you with this lower vibration can affect you unless you want to come down, okay? So just stay up and keep it up, okay? Once you become adept at this, you'll discover that you can create a sense of well-being in others as well. Smiles can be positively contagious, okay? So I hope that this knowledge of polarization, okay, is well practiced by you, okay, and all what I can suggest is just to practice, okay. You really need, as a conclusion, you really need to have the experience of polarization, okay. So I hope your week is well polarized this week, and I hope you practice as much as you can, and of course you have all my support. So thank you very much, and see you in the next class. Thank you very much. Bye.